Yo, what's good? Pacquiao? They're saying Pacquiao's officially back because he beat Matthysse. Now, Pacquiao did look good. He knocked this guy out in the 7th round. Basically, Lucas Matthysse quit. He got dropped in the 3rd round, in the 5th round, and in the 7th round. He didn't get up in the 7th round. He got dropped, I believe, all 3 times, except for the 2nd time, actually. He got dropped the first time because of a left uppercut. The 2nd time, it was really weird. He just took a knee, and then upon seeing the replay, there really wasn't a hard... There was a punch. He got hit by like a right hook in the head. They were saying maybe it was a punch in the temple, but it didn't look very hard. It didn't look like it landed very cleanly. And then in the 7th round, yeah, he got dropped because of a clean left. But again, it was a hard punch, but it looked like Matthysse maybe fell down on purpose. Like he didn't want to fight. And that's how I felt after, maybe even before the first knockdown, that Matthysse saw that he was overmatched. He felt it. In the first couple rounds, he felt it. And in his heart of hearts, he knew that he could not win this fight. He looked stiff. He looked slow. He had no head movement. He looked bad. He didn't look good at all. Pacquiao hasn't knocked out anyone in 10 years. And he just bulldozes over this guy. I don't know when it was that Matthysse lost his dog. That he became uninspired. He looked uninspired in this fight. Wait, let me know. When did Matthysse lose his dog? Because he was a killer, man. That knockout over Lamont Peterson, it has aged very well because Lamont's still fighting at a very high level. Yeah, he lost to Spence, but Spence is the best welterweight in the world. Lamont Peterson is still a very good fighter, and he has been. He was before before the Matthysse fight, and he was after it. So that win is still the best win in his career, and it's a very good win. When did he lose his dog? Was it after the Garcia fight? Was it after the Molina fight? Because he still showed a lot of heart in the Molina fight to get out from those couple knockdowns. Was it after the Ruslan fight? Was it during the Ruslan fight? Because that's when he decided to stick and move and jab a little more, move around. And I think that Ruslan was the only guy that he could possibly outbox. Was it after the Postol fight? Was it until the Postol fight that he lost his dog? Maybe that's when he lost his dog completely. And the Molina fight took a lot from him. But he was there. He was there to lose. He was there to be taken. And Pacquiao still has enough left in the tank. And we saw it to take someone that's there to be taken. Algieri, Horn, those guys weren't there to be taken. Pacquiao had to get something from his prime to knock out those guys, and he couldn't do it during those fights. We didn't need prime Pacquiao to knock out an uninspired Lucas Matthysse tonight. I can't believe this was a title fight. How in the world was this? Pacquiao coming from a loss, and Matthysse hasn't had a relevant fight in years. How the hell was this a title fight? Because of Keith? Because of Keith hurting his elbow for the 3rd time when he's out there dancing at his yeah, he's all doing these Persian dances and I'm just talking shit. But Keith, I said it in a video. If Keith Thurman fights this year, I will eat my hat. My TMT hat I have up there, I will eat it if Keith Thurman fights. But they asked Pacquiao, bad, I entertain myself sometimes. They asked Pacquiao who he wants to fight, and of course he didn't give a straight answer. They asked if he's gonna fight again. He didn't give a straight answer. So there you have it, folks. Pacquiao, the WBA champion, but we don't know who he wants to fight, and we don't know when he's gonna fight next. He's probably gonna. I don't think he could go back down to 140. I heard that Regis guy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I think it's Progaze. It sounds. It looks French on paper at least. But he won. He looked very good. He could bang. He could crack. But I don't think Pacquiao could make 140 comfortably. I don't think that's a good idea for him. I would love to see him pass the torch to Terrence Crawford. I would love to see that. That's what legendary fighters do. They pass the torch. They do the job. If I'm gonna use a wrestling term, I got Goldberg right here, so let's use a wrestling term. For him to do the job for Crawford, that'd be the right thing to do. That's the way a legend to go out. Pass the torch to another future legend in Crawford. That's what I want to see next. Pacquiao, I don't think he's a top welterweight. But I was looking at that top 10, and besides the couple names, it's a pretty weak division. I know that's not a popular thing to say, but it's a pretty weak division. Besides Spence, Keith never fights. Besides, is that it? Maybe Garcia and Porter. These guys top guys never fight, and the bottom six are pretty mediocre compared to these guys. So it's a pretty weak division. Pacquiao could rule it if he he can't because he has to fight Spence. Pacquiao has no chance against Spence, no chance against Terrence Crawford. But I want to see him pass the torch to Crawford like De La Hoya did to him. It'd be funny to see. No, I mean it was funny to see Oscar De La Hoya promoting this fight in the middle, holding the belt, and I'm like, man, remember when this guy right next to you, you're promoting him when he kicked your ass 10 years ago, man. If you're still watching, thank you, and I apologize for not making videos, and so it's been 2 months. Sorry, guys. No excuse. It's just, it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching, and I want to make more videos. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna guarantee more videos, but I want to make more videos. Have a great day. Peace.